Hello, hello, Carmita Smiles here, and thank you for joining me for some bedtime yoga this evening, or depending on where you may be in the world. This is a really nice routine for also waking up. You can do this routine actually in your bed, or you can have it on your yoga mat. Or you can also, I have a blanket. This is my yin blanket that I use. So this is something that's also nice to use during this practice. We're just gonna go over and it'll be a nice flow, it'll be gentle, and it'll let you find some peace before you go to sleep tonight. So go ahead and get your mat or take a moment to get comfortable, and then we'll jump right in. I'm just gonna align this to make sure that you can see me okay and see what I'm doing okay. And then we're done, because my little bun likes to mess with everything that I have, so he tends to move things around sometimes, but it's okay. So just get situated, take a moment. If you just have carpet, you don't have to have a mat. These things are always optional, so you can use what you have around you. Like I said, this is also a wonderful flow for doing in your bed too, and right before bed or waking up, getting out of bed. So we're just gonna start to dive right in. Hopefully you got what you needed to join me in this flow. And I am using my new gear again, so I figured it out. So if you did wake with me with yin yoga earlier this week, Monday morning, at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is when I teach Wake with Yin. I had some new gear and I had to just kind of figure out some of the details of it with the lighting, so that when I'm presenting to all of you on Instagram, you can see and have a better visual of what my whole body is doing. So I hope this helps you, and I can actually, I'll put down below what the gear is too, and any noise that you hear. Mr. Fun Fun. So, all right, so hopefully you're now seated into position, and I just want you to come into this moment, get comfortable in easy pose, or feel free to just do whatever suits you at this time. And we're just gonna come here and just start to focus on our breathing. Just nice, easy breaths. Coming into focus, bringing your awareness into this moment that you are in right here. You may want to bring awareness into your back and get that settled. Maybe allowing your shoulders to drop, letting your hands rest on your knees, and just continuing to breathe in calm and peace. And breathe out the day that is now behind you, unless it's ahead of you if you're doing this in the morning. Just taking a few more breaths. Don't mind me, I just wiping the water off me from freshening up after the day. Feel free to close your eyes, just having them lightly closed. It helps you come into awareness, come into this moment right now, and just take 2 to 3 more breaths at your own pace. All right, now that you have brought your full attention into this moment, I want you to go ahead and you can place both your hands at your sides if you've not done so already. And we're going to do some nice gentle side bends just to get started. So we'll start with raising our right hand and starting to bring it up, raising up towards the sky, and gently allowing our body to bend towards the left as our arm kind of crescent moves over us. And you'll have your left arm just bending, using the forearm to get as close as you comfortably can while bending over, getting a nice side stretch, just holding here, and breathe. Feel free to close your eyes again. And maybe with each breath, get a little bit deeper in that stretch. So once again, releasing the day behind you, or maybe you're waking to just start to get the body moving and prepare you for the day ahead. While breathing, just keeping the shoulders still down and gentle, allowing the head to a little bit with control, still hang a little heavy. And after your next exhale, come back up, using the left arm to support you, and gently take that right arm down. And then we're going to repeat on the left side. So now we're going to raise that left arm up towards the ceiling. Let the eyes follow the arm as you bend over to your right side. Letting the right forearm come to the floor. Gently breathe. As you bend over, maybe allowing any of the hecticness or intensity of the day to just release and fall out your mind. Continuing to breathe in calmness and peace. Allowing the head with control. I kind of hang heavy. Shoulders still down. And after your next exhale, coming back up with that left arm, coming back down to the side. And we're going to go again on the right side. So raising up, lifting that right arm over. Just get a little bit deeper in that stretch this time. And breathe. And release. And once again, slowly, gently taking that left arm over. Just taking a few breaths this time. But is not ready for bed. And release. All right, we're going to do one more with the right side. Just a couple breaths. Just so you can get a little bit deeper and get that body nice and stretched. And release. Just working out also any last energy, any last anxiousness that might be in the body. Now going on to the left side for the last time. And release. And with control, just allowing the arms to lay at the side for a moment. Closing the eyes as you take another breath. Keeping awareness on that breathing. Then gently opening the eyes once more. And this time we're going to Just open the legs out. We'll have the right leg out to the side, and we'll have the left leg out to the side. Readjust it as needed. You don't need to stretch fully out. It's just comfortable enough to let the legs get a nice stretch. So your feet can lay as they may. They don't need to be flexed right now. And then we're going to slowly take the arms up, raising them up to the sky, possibly following the eyes along. And inhale. And with a big exhale, just falling forward. Just gently hanging here for a moment, just for a few breaths. Two to three breaths here. Falling deeper at the third breath. And after that third exhale, slowly bringing the arms in, gently coming up. And then we're going to lift up once more, raising the arms up to the sky, eyes following along. Twist the body gently to the right and slowly fall over to your right side. Breathing once again, just 2 to 3 breaths. If you notice your leg wanting to flex, that's fine. And after the third breath, gently, slowly start to bring the body in close again as you exhale. Coming to center, and once again, raising up, resetting the body and falling forward. Two to three breaths. And exhale, gently coming up to center. Slowly, gently raising the arms up. Inhaling, twisting the body, and exhaling now down to the left. Just allowing the body to gently fall over the left leg. Breathing through 2 to 3 breaths. And after that third, gently releasing, coming back to center once more. And you're going to bring that right leg right in front of you. And go ahead and move that left leg right in front of you. Feet lay as they may, or feet flexed, whatever you find comfortable. If you'd like, if you're on a bed, you can let at your knee point, be seated and hang off the bed, or if you would like to be a little more comfy, just give a little bend in the leg. And we're going to slowly rise up once more, inhaling. And gently fall forward. Just breathe. Allowing your shoulders to drop. Let go of any tensity in the body. Feet can fall as they may in front of you. You can even bring them in for a little bit more support. And just lay. And exhaling, coming up again. After that third breath, go ahead and drop the right leg in. And then bring and drop in the left leg. Get adjusted as needed. We're going to fall into a nice butterfly. Your hands can wrap around your toes. Close the eyes and breathe. We'll be here for a moment. Allowing the legs to fall heavy, grounding you to the floor. Allowing calmness to enter your every inhale and the hustle and bustle to exhale. If you're like me, you're able to hear the crickets. There's a lot of them there. The windows are all shut, but I can still hear them. Maybe you're just more tuned in to this moment, to my voice, and relaxation surrounding you. If your eyes are closed, you can gently start to open them. And you can release, allowing the body to release out of butterfly. And we're going to slowly bring the legs to the sides, bring the hands in front of you to one side, and come over to all fours. And you can lay the legs just behind you, like 90 degrees. We're going to slowly back up into a nice child's pose. Just 2 to 3 breaths. And coming back up after you exhale on that third breath. And you're going to gently start to move your right leg up towards your chest. Just let it float across your mat or your carpet or the top of your bed. And then gently, slowly move that left leg back. I'm going to move so you can see me just a little bit better. And you're going to fall into a nice sleeping swan. You're going to take your right and left arm, bring them in front of you or your pillow if you're on your bed, if you prefer. And just fall gracefully. And just breathe. We'll be here a moment. Lay your hands, your forehead could also just lay on your hands gently. That's more comfortable. Taking another breath or two. And after your next exhale, gently rising up, using your arms to support you. Bring your hands in under your shoulders to support. As you gently maybe rise up on the left foot if you prefer, or you can let that left leg still lay and just gently glide that right leg back to meet up with the left, bringing you onto all fours again, and slide back into another child's pose, just for a few breaths. If you'd like, again, you could bring your hands together in front of you and fall here and breathe. Or you can let your arms even lay to the sides. And after that next exhale, bring the arms in front of you or under your shoulders again. We're going to come up and do the same thing on our left side. Gently, you can glide your arms forward. Start to glide that left leg forward towards your chest, knee facing the left arm. And let that right leg extend behind you, falling into another sleeping swan. Bring the arms in front of you for support or your pillow. And just fall here for a moment and breathe. And just take a couple more breaths. And after your next exhale, use your arms to support, raising the front of your body and your chest up. And go ahead and either lift up with your right leg, and you can lift back and have your left leg meet your right, or you can go ahead and just gently glide that left leg to meet the right, getting adjusted back on all fours. And you can go in this time for either a wide leg child's pose or the same as before. Just one more, folding back into another child's pose. Just a few breaths. And get ready. Take another breath. And after your next exhale, slowly rise up. Gently walk the arms back to meet you on your knees. Get a nice breath. Inhale, exhale. Allow the eyes to close for just a moment. And sit. Bringing back awareness to the body, allowing to the body to just be. And after your next exhale, you can slowly go ahead and gently open the eyes again if they were closed. Come real quick onto all fours once again. We're just going to take just a couple cat-cows, real slow here, just 2 or 3 at your own breath. Just start to move into that cow. Take a nice deep inhale. And gently release. Folding and hunching over that back into a nice Halloween cat. 'Tis the season. And as you inhale once more, fill that belly once again with a nice deep inhale. And exhaling back into cat, arching that back over. And then one more, filling up that belly with air. And then gently releasing all that oxygen. at this point. After that last cat, come back into neutral, nice tabletop position. Make sure the arms are adjusted under the shoulders. And we're gonna do a nice lion's breath. This is wonderful for the end of the day to really let go of anything lasting in your body that you wanna release. You just inhale and you prepare your mouth, and then when you exhale, just like the lion's roar, but instead, you just exhale and expel all of that energy, all of that breath out of your mouth, and with your exhale, you can even let your tongue hang out. So just inhale and if you feel like that feels amazing and you need one more, and I just naturally let my body kind of flex with it, I'll do it facing you this time. So coming in, you may inhale and do another lion's breath. Exhale, releasing anything out of the mouth, hanging the tongue. All right, and letting all of anything go. Good job. So once again, we're gonna fall back, and this time we're gonna gently come over on our bum. I'm gonna get into just a couple more poses to get us ready for bed. So we're gonna do a nice, gentle bridge for bed. So you're gonna come gently, come down and lay on your back. Getting comfortable, allowing your knees to just maybe come a little bit close. I know if you have sheets on your bed or something, it may be a little slippery, so have control, take your time. Use your hands to support you. Lay them at your sides, maybe lay them out just a little bit. We're not gonna go full frontal bridge here. We're just gonna take our time, just gonna last little stretch and release before we fall into a nice Shavasana. So get ready, lay, release a breath, and on your next inhale, just gently with each vertebrae, start with the lower body, start to lift up, just gently allowing the pelvic to raise you up away from your bed. If you need, having your arms help to support you. Like I said, you don't have to go all the way up if that's going to strain too much. We want to still relax, but just raising up. And then slowly come back down. Each vertebrae coming back to your bed. And we're going to repeat just once more with each vertebrae from our lower body, our glutes to our spine. Up, raising our chest, our heart to open, to welcome the night. And as you exhale, slowly drop back to your bed or your mat or the floor. And one last time, get adjusted if needed. Make sure your feet are flat on the ground, your hands are there to support you. And gently just raise up, pelvic leading the body up. It's actually, it's been a while for me since I've done a bridge, so maybe make this last one a good one. Raising up if you want to get that last stretch, or if not, keep it gentle. And exhaling, falling back down to the floor. All right, and you can go ahead, bring your right leg into your body, bring your left leg into your body. Give yourself a nice hug maybe. You fall to the right, back to center. Fall to the left, back to center. And slowly drop the legs back down to the ground or mat or floor underneath you, and gently allow them just to release. And the feet hang to the sides, maybe adjust. And allow the arms, palms up, to hang the sides. Allow the feet to hang open. Get comfortable in for our last Shavasana. If you'd like to put a pillow underneath your head, feel free to do so. Maybe if you need a little more comfort, feel free to actually take your hands and gently rest them under your head for a little more support, a little more openness to the night. Opening that heart for nice breathing, or just let them lay at your sides. And just breathe. Gently start to bring your legs in a little bit closer if you need. They don't need to be fully spread apart. Let the shoulders drop and sink into the floor or the bed underneath you. And just breathe. As you continue to lay in Shavasana, allow your breath to return to normal. Just continue breathing. Allow each breath to release any grip, any tightness in the body. Releasing any tightness in the jaw, shoulders, abs, quads, knees or toes. Just let go and breathe. If you wish to continue, go ahead and remain in this moment, peace and calm, allowing the body to lay in Shavasana as long as you would like. Otherwise, if you would like to join me, starting to gently move the fingers, gently move the toes, keeping the eyes closed or with a gentle haze and gaze. You may start to fall over to one side, preferably the left. Bending the leg that's closer on the ground, allowing your arm to support you, falling over to the side. Just
taking a breath. And then we're ready. If you're joining me, use the arms to support you, to raise you back up with eyes still closed. Just following along with my voice. Coming back up to a nice easy pose or lotus, whatever you prefer. Taking one last breath. As you exhale, gently, slowly open your eyes, gently blinking them open, taking your time. I want to thank you for joining me for this bedtime yoga flow. Once again, I'm Carmita Smiles. Thank you, and may you rest easy tonight with a sense of peace, love, and light. Namaste. May you go in peace and calmness, or if you're going into your day, do the same. Thank you, and take care.